Hey everyone, it's Mr. Glitch. Today we're going to dive into the most common code snippets used in different programming languages. Python. Print the first code. The Python print function takes any number of parameters and prints them to the standard output. By default, each parameter is printed on a new line, separated by a new line character. However, you can customize the output using optional parameters like sep and end to control the spacing and termination of the printed text. Def. The def keyword in Python is used to define functions. We start with def, followed by the function name and any parameters in parentheses. The function body, indented below, contains the code to be executed. Optionally, we can use the return statement to send a value back when the function is called. Sum. The sum function adds values. You can add individual values, cell references or ranges or a mix of all three. For example, sum A2, A10 adds the values in cells A2:10. 4. Python allows for loops to iterate over a wide range of traversable objects, including lists, collections, dictionaries, and more. Those codes were Python. Let's move on to CSS. Hover. The hover selector is used to select elements when you mouse over them. Tip. The hover selector can be used on all elements, not only on links. Tip. Use the link selector to style links to unvisited pages, the visited selector to style links to visited pages, and the active selector to style the active link. Display Flex. The Display Flex property enables the Flexbox layout mode, allowing you to manipulate elements' alignment, spacing, and order within a container. It's a helpful tool for creating complex designs and layouts that adapt well to different screen sizes. Border. In the physical world, a border can be thought of as the edge or boundary of something. In CSS, borders are very similar. They are used to define the edge or boundary of an HTML element. CSS borders are a powerful way to style your web elements by adding lines around the element. Font family. The font family property specifies the font for an element. The font family property can hold several font names as a fallback system. If the browser does not support the first font, it tries the next font. Font size. The font size property in CSS is used to specify the height of the font. It affects the size of the text of an element. Its default value is medium and can be applied to every element. The values of this property include XX small, X small, etc., as well as absolute units like pixels and relative units like em and rem. Background color. The background color property sets the background color of an element. You're still here. Let me introduce you to JavaScript code. Console.log. In JavaScript, console.log is a built-in function that allows you to output messages or values to the console. It is commonly used for debugging and understanding what is happening in your code. Event listener. An event listener is a function in JavaScript that waits for an event to occur then responds to it. Document.querySelector. The document_querySelector function is a method in JavaScript that allows you to select the first element within the document that matches a specified CSS selector. It returns the first occurrence of an element that matches the selector or null if no matches are found. .join. The join method of array instances creates and returns a new string by concatenating all of the elements in this array, separated by commas or a specified separator string. If the array has only one item, then that item will be returned without using the separator. .createElement. CreateElement method in JavaScript is used to create a new HTML element with a specified tag name. The method takes a single argument, which is the tag name of the element to be created. For example, document. CreateElement, div, creates a new div element. If this video has helped you so far, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Class. In Ruby, a class definition is a region of code between the keywords class and end. A def inside this region begins the definition of a method of the class, corresponds to some specific behavior for objects of that class. Each. Each is a built-in iterator function in Ruby. It loops through each item in a list, hash, or other iterable object, allowing you to perform operations on that value. File.open. To open a file in Ruby, you can use the file open method or the shorthand file new method. Both methods allow you to specify the file's name and the mode in which you want to open it. Def add. Def add is the beginning of a method definition in Ruby. A method is a block of code that performs a specific task and can be reused multiple times. Java. Public class. The public class main typically serves as the entry point for Java applications, where the JVM begins execution. The deliberate use of the public keyword ensures that this class is accessible from anywhere in the program, allowing it to be the starting point for execution. Public static int add. Public static int add is the beginning of a method declaration in Java. 4. A for loop in Java is a control flow statement that repeatedly executes a block of code a specific number of times. Public void bark. Public, this keyword makes the method accessible from any other class. Void, this indicates that the method doesn't return any value, and bark, this is the method name, suggesting it might be related to a dog or animal simulation. Array list. An array list is a dynamic array that automatically resizes to accommodate changes in the number of elements. It provides efficient random access to elements through indexing, similar to traditional arrays, but offers greater flexibility due to its dynamic nature. Import. An import statement in Java allows you to use classes from other packages directly without specifying their full package name. It simplifies code readability and management by providing a shortcut to access commonly used classes. Try. A try block is the block of code in which exceptions can occur. It's used to enclose the code that might throw an exception. To explore a broader range of programming languages, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support will encourage us to create more content. Thanks for watching.